All right, now, right now, I want to bring on a guy that's great for the community, funny guy, comedic with a sense of comedic relief to him. He's also starring in LaShawn's play, Lord Help My Marriage Is in Trouble, Mr. Robert Alexander.
Cryptic codes, ancient wisdom, value.
Now, before you came, we were talking about LaShawn's play and, you know, how his wife was a big contributor to the success of the play and the message coming across. When you got wind of the play and everything, the script, were you impressed?
It was odd because he gave me the script and I sat on it for like 3 weeks. I had a bunch of projects I was doing and I sat on it because I wanted to read it and be fair to it. I didn't want to have a bunch of other shows clouding my view. But when I read it, I was hooked. I was on. All the thing I want to know is which part was I going to play. He knew who he wanted me to play, but I had no clue, and I like to read a script like that. Right. But when I read it, I was in, man. I was all in, and he'll tell you. I mean, his wife has been a big part of it, and I'm falling a close second. All right, brother been working me. All right, he been working me, man. They been getting a lot of jokes backstage, off stage, in the work clothes, in the paint, in the dust, at rehearsal. Even when little kids just start trying to talk and just tearing up the English language. You know, your kids will come up to you and say something, and they were just so proud that they could say it like, "Did you know that the Power Rangers like Cheerios?" And you'd be like, "Really? They do? Like we and you do?" Yeah. You'd be like, okay, now, you had those conversations.
Get wind of your part in the play, you know, how ecstatic were you? Because LaShawn told me it fits you. Naturally.
Don't listen to everything he say, man. He one of them writers, directors, actors. You know, he got like a bunch of personalities, man. Brother got issues, all right? He talented, but he got issues, all right? Okay. Yeah. But, man, it pulled me in, man. Right. It pulled me in because, I mean, when I read it, my mind was open. So I read the whole thing. Usually you get a part, you get a script, and you know your part, and you just read your part.
Right.
You know, this one I like to read it and read the whole script. Right. That way you get the whole story. Right. And your mind is just more open to it. And when I read his, and then he told me the part he wanted to play, I was like, okay, all right, I could do Dre. I could do Dre. Because Dre, he's almost stereotypical, but he has depth.
Did you have to channel yourself to bring that depth to life?
Oddly enough, the depth was in the script. You know, with the dialogue that the brother wrote, it was merely just becoming a part of it. Right. You know, the few things I had to channel from myself was just without giving it away, just the potential threat that life can bring. You know, if you out, you having fun, you wilding out, you just always got to remember there's always that potential threat. Right. That something can go wrong. You know, it just kind of raises your state of awareness. You know, if you get too comfortable and relaxed, that's usually when the stuff hit the fan. Right. But now, the best part about this was when my daughter, remember your kids now, remember when they first started learning how to cuss? And they got it from you. Listen to y'all, right? They first started learning how to cuss. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It still just kind of makes me a little misty when I think about it. Because my daughter couldn't have been no more about 4 and a half, maybe 5. She was talking, but she decided to test out her cussing skills. Usually, you know, kids, when they first start cussing, they be using like the colorful form of poo. You know, they be at grandma's house, you know, they be at the restaurant, you know, but not my daughter. No. When she first started testing out her cussing skills, where we at? Church. God. First Sunday, all right? We sitting up there, you know, and the preacher preaching, you know, and I kept her busy. She always had like coloring books, you know, crayons, snacks, you know, just to keep her busy. Boy, preaching, boy. He said, Jesus loves us all. My daughter like, stupid ass. I'm like, now, between just me and y'all and the internet, right? When this first happened, between the daddy and the comic in me, I was proud. She had proper diction. She was multi-syllabic. Daddy was proud, and the comic was loving it, okay? I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good joke to do in a Player T show, yeah. And then it go, but we in church, so I got to put on the show, right? I'm like, where did you get that from? See, every time I tell this joke, there's always a woman. You didn't say it, but I could feel it in your head. You like, you? No, she didn't get it from me. I said, where did you get that from? She just had a little color, bro. She was like, mommy, talking on the phone with you.